Mike, what you up to today? Today we're going to take a look at a raised garden bed that I picked up from SAMS. I was thinking about earlier this year about building a raised bed for the different kitchen herbs that we might use this year. I thought about building it, and I don't know if I really have the time for that this year to actually build another project. So I was going to put that on the back burner. And the other day I was in Sam's, my wife and I, and we were looking around and we ran across something they called an elevated garden bed. It's plastic. I'm not a real big fan of plastic, but I thought, well, we'll give it a shot. It's something I can just put together and see how it works out. So if it falls apart with the sun, at least I'll know if I like the idea of the raised garden bed for herbs. And another good thing I could look at would be, do I like the size of it? So if it does fall apart, I have something that I have already that I can take measurements from and maybe build something out of wood later. But if it does work out, I don't have to build another one. That's even better. But it is plastic, and the UV light in South Carolina is pretty rough, so I don't know how long or how well it's going to last. So here in the next few seconds, I'm going to go ahead and show you the overview of what I purchased, and I'll just take some short video clips throughout the process of building this elevated bed. It's what they call it, and you can get to see it for yourself. And through the year, we'll see how it holds up. If it works out good, I'll recommend it. You guys go out, and if you have a Sam's in your area, you can go get you one. But I paid about 110 bucks for it. So I figured, well, it's not bad. I'd spend at least that in materials probably to build my own anyway. So I went ahead and purchased it. I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll see how it works this year. So now let's go ahead and take a look at it, and I'll start building it right after that. Okay, here we go. Here's the elevated, what they call elevated garden bed. This is how it was packaged. So inside, there's another box. Looks like the bottom shelf and some legs and some other items. And then there's an inside piece that stays in here. It's got like a screen. I don't know. Haven't looked at the instructions yet to put it together, but it's just don't look like it's going to be too. It's not going to be hard to put together. It'll probably take a few minutes. But let's take a measurement on it. See how long it is. Looks like about 44 inches long. 18 inches wide, and let's see how deep it is. It's about 11 inches deep. So there's the main part, and right here is what it's supposed to look like when we're done putting it together. So I'm going to go ahead and open up everything, look at the parts, grab the little instruction paper with it, and we'll go ahead and start putting some steps together here, and you can see what it looks like. I went ahead and paused for a moment to show you what this is looking like so far. I have the legs here. These are metal, which I was kind of surprised. I thought it was all plastic, but the legs here are metal. I have the two legs on one side. They just simply slip in to these notches right here. You just slip the leg in, and it slips. Then it slips into here. You take that screw out, And once you slide it in together, you just use that screw and secure it together. But that's how the legs and the bottom shelf go on. Real simple. But I just wanted to stop and show you what it looks like with just the two legs and that shelf halfway on there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing the other side. Here we are with the legs and the bottom put on or attached. Very easy. The only tool you'll need is a screwdriver. So that went together real easy. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over on its legs and we'll take a look at it. Here it is standing up. I measured the height. It's 34 inches. So now all we have to do is put that insert in and dividers and something else. It's like a water indicator and lets you know how much water to put in it, or when you need to add water also, which is pretty neat. So let's go ahead and finish this project up. Now all I did was simply drop this insert back in. It just drops in. And then right here, you just stick this in. That's it. And of course the plug to drain it, place that, you just pull this in and out when you need to drain your garden. You just pull it out a little bit, push it in tight so it seals to let excess water out. The only thing I need to do now is add some little dividers in here. I think that's just to support it, to keep it from what I call bellying, pulling out. Keep it pulled together, because when you get all that dirt in here, that soil, it'll really push on the sides. So I think these here are what are used to keep it from bellying, keep it nice and straight and keep it together. So I'll add those now, and then we'll come back and look at an overview of the whole project. Here's the completed project. The bottom shelf. Got the braces in. I broke one brace. Snapped the little end off. So if you get one, be careful how you push it in. But I have 4 in there. I think we'll be fine. What's neat about this is this little flower. When it's up, it's full. You don't need to water. When you know in the water, the flower goes down. There's no red showing, and that lets you know you need to water. So those of you out there to kill everything from watering, you have a little indicator there to let you know, hey, water your herbs or whatever you choose to grow in your little garden here. But here it is complete. All I need to do now is just add some soil, which I purchased some from SAMS while I was there. It was right next to it. So I went ahead and got some potting mix and some red raised bed soil. So I'll add that. Before I, of course, plant my herbs. Once again, there it is. There's the finished project. Real easy to put together. All you need is a screwdriver. So this is going to be interesting to see how this works out. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.